Hello, Osam. My name is Mike Hadinger. I get to be the instructor for the Prison Epistles course. Welcome to my humble office here at Harvest Ridge Church. If you were able to or not read the message I sent out to everyone, I just want to introduce myself. I'll let you know who I am. I've been working here at Harvest Ridge for about 7 years, a little over 7.5 now. As the youth pastor, student ministries pastor, so I oversee middle school, high school, young adults, and focus on high school and young adults. We have a middle school pastor as well. So it's been a blessing to do that. I love this church. It's a great church. So I grew up in Northeast Ohio, as well as Costa Rica and Mexico. My parents were and are Assemblies of God missionaries. Still on the field in Costa Rica. Mike and Alona Hadinger. Maybe some of your churches might support them and supported us, who knows, even back when I was growing up, and helped me get to where I am today. So thank you for that. But yeah, grew up Assemblies of God. Went to Assemblies of God College, University of Valley Forge. You can see right there, the little banner. Go Patriots. Graduated from there in 2011. Returned to Ohio for seminary, Ashland Theological Seminary, and I was interning here at Harvest Ridge during the summers in college, which was totally a God kind of thing, kind of accident even. And so going to Ashland, and then started on staff here as well, and so finished my master's in 2014 in biblical studies. And then last year really felt like God was telling me it's time to chase a new dream, and so I started the PhD program at AGTS, Assemblies of God Theological Seminary. There's a guy in a vest outside my window, so sorry for the distraction. Theological Seminary, so I'm in my second course at AGTS now in the PhD program for Theology and Biblical Interpretation. And so really enjoyed that so far. I like teaching. I feel like that's a dream of mine. I'd love to continue teaching AG colleges, things like that. And so really like to get to do OSAM. I've done Prison Epistles. Last year was my first year doing it. This is my second year. Of course, much different now. We don't get to meet in person. You don't even get to really interact too much. I have these videos they've asked us to submit, that I would submit about an hour's worth of content. So that'll be coming up. So I've done Prison Epistles, poetic books as well. Did that in 2018. Was scheduled to do it last year as well, but our Youth Reach Conference got moved. So my wife actually filled in and taught poetic books last November for me, in case any of you had poetic books. I've been married 3 years. Wednesday, April 1st, is our third anniversary. My wife is also on staff. She's right next door. She also got the same degree from the same seminary, and so she is a very bright, very intelligent. She's a good person to be married to, so I'm really thankful for her. She teaches. I think an ethics course she should be teaching later on this year as well. So she helps out with OSAM too. So that's pretty much about me. No kids right now. So we'll see about that coming up. But anyway, looking forward to interacting with you as much as possible with our class. Just a couple of notes on expectations, at least for you on the videos. I know it can definitely be boring. I've been in a lot of classes just to sit and listen to someone lecture. So I don't want to just me sit in front of a camera for an hour and talk. And so even for the file size as well, it'll be broken up into about 4 videos between 10 and 20 minutes each. And so even there, I'll try to go about 5 minutes and then take a break, maybe do something like a trivia question or something fun like that, just to break up the attention span. So hopefully it'll be somewhat engaging. I don't expect you to memorize everything I say, of course. But so here's the goal. We're going to break it up again in a few videos. It's the Prison Epistles, which is Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, and Philemon. I'm sure you're familiar with. You've done the test and the text overview. And so we'll have an Ephesians video, a Philippians video, and a Colossians and Philemon together video, since they're related. the Philemon is from the church in Colossae, and so natural connection there. And so here's the goal for each video is, one, to have a kind of main summary of the book, one main point summary of the book, and then two, just to look at something interesting from the book. So that's, I think, what we can try to accomplish. I mean, of course, there's doctoral classes just on one of these books, and so to try to fit all four of them into 1 hour, of course, not going to be realistic to get that much content. But if we can get one kind of summary of the book and one fun, interesting thing from the book, that's going to be the goal. So each video, try to give you a main summary of the book and one, just look at something, one specific thing in each book. So that's kind of what it's going to be. And hopefully it is not just engaging, but this is scripture, and so it can change our hearts and lives, and it's living. And so that is the plan. So hopefully we'll keep it broken up, keep it short, keep it somewhat interesting. But thank you guys for joining and watching. So this is it for my introduction. We'll see you in the next video.